Ito naman. So, meron tayong dalawang question. If OP is equal to 7, ito. So, first question muna yung sagutin natin. So, this regards yung, or ito naman is, this refers to the first theorem that we've discussed. Yung talagang pinaka-theorem in which the tangent is perpendicular to the line or to the radius, diba? So, OP daw is 7. And then PQ is 24. What is OQ? So, basically, we're going to use the hypotenuse or the Pythagorean theorem because ito ay perpendicular because of this tangent line. That's a tangent line, okay? Ito yung point of tangency nila. So, Pythagorean theorem natin. So, ito ay 7, 24. So, we're looking for the hypotenuse. So, 7 squared plus 24 squared, it's going to be 49 plus. Ano ng 24 squared? 576. So, 576 plus 49. So, kunin natin yung square root nilang dalawa. So, its x will be 25. So, basically, ang sagot dito is 25 ang ating OQ. Okay? Oops. Okay. So, don't forget the Pythagorean theorem, ha? Yes. Wag talaga. Next naman is if our OP is 5, ito, and if our, yun lang yung given, angle. So, if OP natin is 5 and OQP, ito, it's 30, then what will be our PQ and our OQ? Now, remember that the internal angle of all triangles is equal to 180 degrees, diba? So, dito, we have, 90 and 30. So, 90 and 30. So, basically, 120 yan siya. At nawawala na lang is 60 degrees. So, basically, ito, 60 degrees na to. So, ano yung technique na to? Kanina sinabi ko to, or sinabi ko to sa previous video ko. Pag meron tayong 90, 30, and 60 na interior angles, then this concludes that the longest side, no, is double the shortest side. So the shortest side is OP. So the longest side will be equal to 2 times 5, which is 10. So ang pinapahanap dito, what is PQ and what is OQ? Okay? So, yung longest side natin is yung OQ natin, which is 10. So, let's say that it is 10 na. Ito. So, yan. We can use that now to find our PQ. So, 10 squared is equal to 5 squared plus x squared. We're going to refer this to as x. So, 100 minus 25 is equal to x squared. So, 100 minus 25, that is 75 is equal to x squared. So, we're going to find the square of both. Wait, 100 minus 25 is ano? Wait lang. Yeah, 75 nga. So, we're going to find the x squared. So, square natin yan sila. So, hanap tayo ng dalawang factors. So, kapag minultiply natin ay magiging 75 and one of them has a square root. Ako na lang. So, x squared yan. So, 75 magiging 3 times 25. So, ilabas natin si 25 magiging 5, 3. So, basically, OQ is 10 and then PQ naman is 5 square root of 3. Okay? So, yan yan. Next na theorem natin is the segments of seconds. Kanina segments or tangent segments, diba? Ngayon naman is secant segments, power theorem. So, it is when seconds intersect in the in the external point of the circle, or it's where the second, or it is where two seconds intersect within an external point as well. Katulad nung kanina sa tangent segments or tangents yon. So, eto dalawa namang seconds. Okay? So, dalawang seconds yan. So, what does this theory states? So, the product of the length of 1 second segment and the length of the external part, so let's say this is O, P, Q, R, S. Okay? So, the product of the length of 1 second segment and the length of the external part are equal to the other second's product of the length of the external part, or the product of the length of the external part and the length of the whole second. So basically, it's saying that the product of OP, itong external part na yan, that external portion, so if you multiply it with the whole second, which is OQ, okay, it's going to be equal to the product when you also multiply the external part and then the whole second. Okay, so basically, para makuha natin yung whole second, let's say the yung mga values ay y, x, z, tapos t between them. Okay? Ay, joke lang. Ay, OQ. Q, okay. So, OP will be y. And then, OQ naman, para mahanap natin, it's y plus x kasi buong second yan. And then, yung OS natin, it's z. And then, yung OR natin, it's z plus t. Okay, so ganyan yan. Okay, doon tayo sa mga problem solving natin. Eto. So, for example, ang ating value dito ay 3, ito naman ay 4, ito naman ay x, ito naman ay 8. Okay, so OP ay 3, no? OQ naman is 3 plus x kasi walang value dyan, yun yung hinahanap. And then yung OS natin ay 4. And then yung OR naman natin is 4 plus 8. Okay, so ito ay magiging 9 plus 3x is equal to, of course, 4 times 12, it's 48. So, lipat natin si 9 dito sa kabila. So, 48 minus 9, 39. So, magiging 3x is equal to 39. So, if we divide them both by 3 to remove the constant here, it's going to be 1. So, it's going to be 13. So, 13 dito. Ayan, check natin siya kung tama. Okay, assuming that P or PQ is 13. Okay, so 3 times 13 plus 3 is 16 is equal to 4 times 4 plus 8, or 12. Okay, 16 times 3 is 18, 3 times 48, so same lang. Okay, yeah. The next theorem na i-discuss natin, it's like a combination of two. Okay, so dito naman is yung tangent second segments power theorem. The tangent second segments power theorem. So, hindi naman ganyan lagi. Pwede naman ganito. Pwede rin siya ganito eh. Ito yung tangent natin, ito rin yung second. So, pwedeng ganyan. So, you need to really look out for your tangents and your seconds kasi nakakalito sila. So, this is the theory, the tangent second segments power theorem. So, it is where a tangent line and a second line intersect within an external point or within the outside of the circle. So, it's basically a combination of the two. So, the square of the tangent, so in a squared, that's the tangent. The square of the tangent is congruent, or it's equal to the product of the external part of the second, which is QB, no? And the product of the external part of the second and the whole second itself. itself. So, CQ. Okay? So, ayan. Yan na yung formula natin. Okay? So, basically, kung ito ay x, ito ay y, or ito ay z, so it is z squared is equal to qb, which is x multiplied by x plus y. Kasi yan yung value nito. Buong second segment yan. Or second line. Okay? So, yan lang yun. Yan lang yan. Okay, maghanap tayo ng example niya dito. Ito. Meron. Okay. So, I'll just keep the formula here. Okay. So, ito ay this is 4. This is 5. And ito naman ay 6. Okay. So, 6 to. Okay. So, 6 squared is equal to, ano yung nahanap? Oh, AB. Okay, find ito. Ito ang hanapin natin. So, it's A. So, find yung ito. Hanapin natin si A. So, A squared will be equal to 4 multiplied by 5 plus 4, which is 9. So, 9 is going to be 36. So, A squared 36 is going to be A is equal to 6. Yep. Okay? So, ganyan lang siya. So, paano naman if ganito yung binigay sa atin? So, yung kanina na example ko, parang ganun yung shape niya. Parang nito yung buong circle ba? Okay. So, ganito. Let's say nag-make yan sila dyan. Okay. So, ito ay B, C, D, tapos A. And ito naman ay circle O. Okay. So, sinasabi niya na AD daw is tangent to O at A. So, AD daw is tangent to O at A. So, if AB is equal to 15 cm, and then BC is equal to 9, what is BD? Okay. So, analyze natin yung question. I think this is just a little typo sa sa book natin. So, baka AB. Kasi it's not possible na si AD ay, magiging tangent siya dito kay circle O at A. So, AB lang yan. So, AB is tangent to O at A. So, yan. Point of tangency nila. So, AB is equal to 15. So, that is basically yung i-square natin. So, 15 squared, it's equal to BC, which is the external part, which is 9 multiplied by, or BD, nahanap yung buong line na to. So, multiply by 9 plus X, kasi hindi natin alam yung value ni CD. So, magiging 225 is equal to 81 plus 9X. So, 81 transpose natin sa kabila. So, 225 minus 81, that's 4, 12, 144 equal to 9x. So 44. So it's 54/16. So over 9 natin yung dalawang yan. Yan. So magiging 16 is equal to x. Okay, so BD, assuming BD is x, let's check if it's correct. Assuming lang if BD is x, or if BD is 16. So, ito ay 15 squared, 255. Dapat equal siya kay 9 multiplied by 9 plus 16, which is 25. So, 9 times 25 ay 225. So, tama lang. Tama lang. Okay, so typo lang yan sa book natin kasi I found it at progress check, page 143. So, na-typo lang yan siya.